on a regular basis. And very quickly, I'm going to give you a few tools that you can use to help you get to that exciting message. When you think about the conversation you want to have with people, you want to think about who that audience is, what you want them to know, what you want them to think, how you want them to feel at the end of that meeting, and also what action you're asking them to do. So that's just basically a structure to help you think about your talking points. And even if you haven't prepared a very exhaustive conversation, if you just remember those 4 anchors, you're going to be able to really organize and structure your conversation. So as I'm coaching leaders on strategic communications, we have to use frameworks. Frameworks make life a whole lot easier because they can give you what you need to do very quickly. If you walk into an ad hoc meeting, you're able to pick it up and run. I was coaching people at Rakuten in San Francisco, and that's the key question was the CEO sometimes calls them up and says, hey, come into my office. I want to understand how our marketing metrics are doing. And a lot of the time they were basically saying to me, this ad hoc meetings environment is not fun. And I said, you better be ready. And it's all about having a framework that tells you, here's where we are, here's where we're going, here's why. So we then come to think about all those ideas that we talked about. And as I was coaching people at Cisco who were working on innovation projects, we basically, again, had to come up with a framework that helps them understand the fact that the very first thing is this idea of understanding what the tension is, understanding between the difference in experience for that mom and her baby walking into a lobby where everybody in that lobby is thinking about the insurance card, the billing, and the forms. And this other lobby where as soon as she walks in, actually the nurse walks over to her. There's nobody else walking over to her. So that tension between what exists today and what we need to see, what is and what we need to see, that is the tension that we need to really get focused on. And that tension then inspires us. That's the I in that model. And with that inspiration, as we start imagining what the future lobby looks like, that's how we get excited. So remember this idea of the T, the I, and the E, the tension, the inspiration, the excitement, and that also will help you organize your ideas as well.